How you doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you with my tie lights today. We're going to talk about tie lights. First, let's go over some specs. These were designed by a gentleman by the name of Phil Borgeski. He's the person who designed this type of knife. He was trying to copy the Italian stilettos from days of old, from the 1950s and so on and forward. And he did an excellent job, if you ask me, because he made a really nice functional knife that you can really use. The blades on these are smaller ones, are 4 inches long. Overall, they're 8 3/4 inches long. The blades are 3 millimeters thick. The weight for the Zyx version is 3.5 ounces. The weight for the aluminum version, I don't have an aluminum version. This is the original titanium one, the first ones that they were making in 2001 from Japan. But for aluminum version, it says it's 4.6 ounces. I don't know what the weight exactly on that one is. This is a Zytel version for the Lite 6. It has a 6-inch blade. The total length is 13 inches. The thickness of the blade is 4 millimeters thick. It weighs for the Zyx version, it weighs 6.8 ounces. And for the aluminum version, it weighs 9 ounces. Okay, now that we got that out the way, let's do some talking about it. It's coming at you from the 2012 Lynn Thompson Special Projects catalog. That's where I got my information from. Okay, we'll talk about the small ones first. Zytel handles, says cold steel on the clip. I'm going to point all this out to you because there's a lot of counterfeits and I want you to know what the real ones are like. It says cold steel on the clip, cold steel on the blade, registered trademark, AUS 8A, Taiwan. On the other side it says Lite, registered trademark. And it has a brushed finish or a satin finish, I think they call it. A satin finish. They're not black, though they do have a B blasted version, I believe, an aluminum handle. But it's either you get the B blasted version or one like this. The black one should have the Zyx handles or plastic. It's like a type of plastic, fiberglass filled plastic, with the Zyx liner. A back spacer. It has stainless steel liners. Very well made. Very high quality knife. My understanding is that the copies have thinner blades on them too. And the copies are made by companies like M-Tech and different companies in China. This is the Japanese version, the titanium version, the original version, the first one that they made. When they made these, they didn't have the Lite 6s yet. And it says cold steel, registered trademark on the clip. It has a duller finish, it's not a shiny finish. This is exactly the way it comes from the factory. Came from the factory. It had titanium handles. Zyx back spacer, titanium liner lock. The liner lock is actually made out of titanium. It has 2 screws that bolt it to the handle scales. Instead of being acid washed on the labeling, it's imprinted into the blade. Cold steel, registered trademark, made in Japan. On the other side, it's imprinted into the blade, Lite, registered trademark. Both of these have a bayonet grind, but the Japanese version's grind on the swedge is a little bit different. It's more vertical to the ground, as opposed to being swayed back a little bit more on the Taiwan version. Very nice. This is the model that they don't make these anymore. This came out in 2001. This is what they presently make now. Now we're going to move up to the Lite 6. It says cold steel on registered trademark on pocket clip, and the scales for the longer version look like this, as opposed to looking like this. The pattern's different on the handle scales. but they're both made out of Zytel. Both have stainless steel liners. The blade says on the blade tank, Cold Steel, registered trademark, AUS 8A, Taiwan. And then on the other side it says Thai Lite, registered trademark, Roman numeral 6, VI. And it has a satin finish also. Very nice. This one right here is not the way it came from the factory. This one's been modified, and the way it's been modified is that it has aluminum scales on it instead of the Zytel scales. I purchased a brand new bee-blasted aluminum scaled version, and I didn't care for the bee blast, so I got another one of these and switched the scales on it because I want the shiny blade. And then one of my buddies did some trading with me, and I traded him the bee blasted version with the Zytel scales on it. Other than that, these are pretty much identical except for the handle scales. Both of them have never been used, never carried. I didn't carry that one because it was kind of heavy in my pocket. This is the one I've carried and used. I've had this one, I've been using and carrying this one for quite a while. The reason why I like these over the aluminum version is because, number one, they're lighter. This one's 9 ounces, this one's 6.8 ounces, 8 ounces. And because I like the grip better, because I like the way the Zytel feels better than aluminum. And also I can put my pinky in here, in this hole, because the hole's big enough for my pinky, and the flick's really easy. This one's been totally polished because it's been used and scratched up, and I totally redid the whole blade. So keep it looking nice. That's the one I carry if I want to carry a Thai Lite. It's an excellent motorcycle knife. Excellent knife to have in your pocket when you're riding on the bike. Fits in your pocket really nicely. It conceals very well. It's one of my favorites. All-time favorites to carry out of all the big knives. Why? Because it conceals very nice and it's light. Doesn't pull my pants down. I don't have too much of a butt. I'm a flat-butted person, so the heavier knives always tend to pull down my pants. This one doesn't do that. Well, there they are. That's my Thai Lite collection. Oh, on one more note, I saw on Google on my page, somebody was claiming that Cold Steel got this design from MTech, because MTech's making a copy of these now. Like a lot of other counterfeiters in China, they're making a lot of copies of the Thai Lites and claiming that they're the original ones or whatever, I don't know. But they weren't doing that. They were copying, Phil Borjeski was copying the stilettos from the 50s, the Italian stilettos, manual and autos, and he was trying to get that style. And I think he did an excellent job. To me, this is the best stiletto on the planet. For any I'm talking about factory-made stilettos. I'm not talking about custom-made knives. I'm talking about factory-made knives. I've never seen a factory-made knife I thought was heavier duty or better than this one. And for the price of these, you can't beat them. Because for a real high-quality factory-made Italian stiletto, it's going to cost you $200 or $300, maybe $400 or $500. Whereas this is under $100. Very nice. That's my opinions and thoughts on those. These are all excellent knives. Highly recommend them. The one I like the best is a 6-inch Zytel version. Well, that's it for those. Thai Lites. Stiletto out. Peace.